Your name is Gerald J. Harris, correct?
Yes.
And you're the owner of Sanders Cleaning Services?
Yes, I am.
And you bought this company from Mr. Ben Sanders in year 3, correct?
Yes, I did, shortly after he retired.
And Mr. Sanders was your mentor?
Yes, he was. I started working for him out of high school.
You previously described yourself as being a troubled child.
Yes, but I credit Mr. Sanders with straightening me out.
Isn't it true that Sanders Cleaning Service has multiple government contracts?
Yes, I have multiple cleaning contracts with local, state, and federal governments.
But you're not particularly fond of the Nita City government.
No, and that's because I had recent business troubles with him.
In fact, you think that some of them are political hacks.
Well, they made some baseless allegations against me.
They claim that you had a practice of overcharging.
Yes, but it's all cleared up now. I employ over 100 people and made $2 million. You don't make that kind of money overcharging.
Thank you, Mr. Harris. I'd now like to direct your attention to March 2nd. You received a call from Eddie Felson.
Yes, I did.
Eddie Felson is an old high school friend of yours,
Yes, but I hadn't seen him for some time.
and you arranged to meet Eddie Felson at your office at 7:30.
Yes, but Eddie showed up slightly early.
Eddie asked you for a job, didn't he?
Yes, but I told him unfortunately I could not hire him.
Isn't it true, Mr. Harris, that your government contracts prevent you from hiring felons?
Yes, it is.
In order to make it up to him, you decided to take him to a wrestling show,
Yes, that's correct.
and you called somebody on the way.
Yes, I called my girlfriend Glenda Barkin and made plans with her later that evening.
So you went to the arena, and Eddie really enjoyed the show, didn't he?
Yes, Eddie really seemed to get excited by the fighting and chair slamming.
And afterwards, you went to Gus's for drinks.
Again, I felt bad about not being able to get him a job, so I figured the least I could do was get him a beer.
And you arrived there at 10:45.
Yes, it was about then.
At which point, the two of you ordered some drinks.
Yes, I went to the bar and ordered a couple beers.
And the barmaid happened to catch your eye.
Yes, I thought she was kind of cute and I was kidding with her about taking her out sometime.
And you even asked her what time she got off work.
I asked her what time she got off work and whether she would go out with me, but I was only joking. As I said, I had a date to meet my girlfriend later that night.
You happened to get a second beer, and then you went to go sit down.
We had a beer and then took our second to a table in the way back of the room.
And you also noticed two people sitting next to you.
We looked over, and one table away, we saw a really good looking woman sitting with a guy who looked like he was hammered.
And Eddie recognized the woman, correct?
Yes. He told me she was a prostitute.
He started staring in her direction.
He started giving her the eye when all of a sudden the drunk, who I now know to be the Fortis, comes flying across the room and knocked Eddie to the ground.
He also spilled some beer on you,
Yes, but it wasn't a big deal.
but you proceeded to go after him.
I just wanted to break up the fight.
The woman was also involved in this physical altercation,
Someone. But I pushed her aside.
and you saw Eddie take a beer bottle in his hand.
It all happened so quick, he could have had one.
And the fight was broken up by the cops.
Yes, they told us to take it easy and let us go.
Then you took Eddie to Then you took Eddie back to his motel, correct?
Yes, we got there around 11:30.
During the drive, Eddie was still angry.
I told him he should cool it. The guy was just drunk.
And then you went back to your office.
Yes, I went back to clean some things.
Isn't it true your office is only a block away from Gus's bar?
Yes, it is.
Thank you. No further questions. Bounce to the next one.
Thank you, sir.
Your name is Henry Fordyce, correct?
Yes, it is.
On March 2nd, you were at Gus's Bar and Grill with Ava Long.
Yes, I was.
Before that, you were at Fenster's Bar drinking with friends.
Yes.
And you had a couple drinks there too.
Yes, I drank some scotch.
You got to Gus's at 10:30, correct?
Yes.
You proceeded to drink even more scotch.
Yeah, I had a couple more drinks.
You remember seeing Harris and Felson there?
The two of them really started getting on Eva.
And that made her upset.
Well, I told Harris to knock it off, and then Eva started to cry.
But you don't remember what they said to her.
I can't remember everything they said.
But you still went to grab Felsen by his shirt,
Yes.
and you proceeded to shake him.
Yes, I did.
You used a chair as a weapon against him in this fight.
Well, when he came at me a second time, I used it just to keep him away.
You've previously been involved with the police for a drinking incident at Wolf's Creek,
I had too much to drink one night, and a cop told me to go home.
and then you cursed him out.
That's what the people said. Frankly, I don't remember.
You also previously been involved in a fight at work, correct?
Well, I got into an argument with Frank Allen, another ranger, about a year ago.
Was that fight also over ago?
He and I had been dating the same waitress.
Thank you. No further questions.